Mana burn, baby. That's the play. Oh, there's nothing more satisfying when you're playing Nyx than finding heroes that hate level 1 mana burn. Nature's Prophet, Doom used to be one of those guys. Remember, Lion would just like mana drain level 1 because it was worth it. Oh, this is good, Sneyking. This is quality stuff. Unfortunately, he brought Clarities and Mangoes.
And he also has a Sage's Mask. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually gonna, I mean, it's a cool idea. I don't know if it's gonna end up being that neat.
Well, I mean, what else can he do anyway, you know?
That's true. Oh my god, he's body blocking him with an Eidolon. LOA couldn't quite get the full wrap off there. So yeah, they're gonna keep him back for the moment.
Are you okay?
In the meantime, Moo is getting a little bit up in YawaR's face. Normally, this is a matchup that Morphling does not mind at all. But when there's so much pressure coming in there and Nyx is stealing waves, it might be a little bit more annoying.
Don't get suckered in by the Morphling. Don't ever think you can kill him. All right? It can't happen. Unless he somehow messes up to the point where you can get a vacuum kill, just let it go, man. Just accept that you're stopping the farm. Never try to kill the Morphling player if they're good. Look at this guy. Do you see that little icon next to Morphling's name there, guys? Or his little profile? What level is he? 25? He's 26. How many Morphling games that is? That's way too many Morphling games.
He knows what he's doing. You ain't gonna do it with level 1 mana burn, that's for sure. That's not where it's gonna happen. We see a pretty good start to this so far. Apparently, mana burn 11 times. Spike Carapace the only other one that's sort of done a little bit less often as far as the level 1 skills. But yeah, it's interesting, right? Like already, Darkseer 5 denies on this one. He's had a really good start to his lane now so far.
Those Carapaces must have been some sweet first bloods on like a Viper or like an Owl. Someone they were chasing, you know, who left something on the ground.
For sure. Well, we've basically been focusing all up top, but PPD's Courier is going to go down in the bottom lane. Mid DNM versus Quinn. Saw a quick little glimpse of that one there. The Pango versus Void Spirit matchup's a little bit interesting. Haven't seen a ton of Pango mid recently.
Yeah, should just be mostly Void Spirit being really, really happy. Not this happy, though.
Yeah.
He's getting crushed right now by Quinn. I mean, it's Quinn. Fair enough. This guy's pretty damn good at mid. Tends to win most of his lanes these days.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's quite the gap that he's amassed here. 6 creeps. Ooh. 7. Okay, all right, keep it up. Keep slicing and dicing here. But I mean, it'll be about level 6. I mean, kind of for both of them. But Quinn will be a little bit happier with his rotations, I'm sure, to start with. Bottom lane, we have the Crystal Maiden versus the Beastmaster Classic. No axes leveled or anything stupid like that, though. They're just fighting PPD. They killed his courier too, so he didn't get any more mana regen because he went for this 1-1-0 build, so he doesn't have the aura. And so
they got it.
No,
double ion
that's
shell.
not allowed.
They did it, Trent.
False. This
They
is
just
fake.
ran him down. And now LOA also in some trouble. Oh, Ion Shell. It's a little bit extra duration there as he slowly and steadily keeps the pressure on. This was one of the classic lanes that we saw for a very long time. Interestingly enough, it tended to be as they get the kill. It was Sneyking and MSS that used to run this together. The Nyx paired together, and they're actually going to kill Moo on the tower to get a full mana pool coming back out. So this was a Quincy crew classic for a really long time, and now they're playing it against them.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, the most important thing there is that you're abusing level 2 Ion Shell. Yeah. Because that's where it's you finally feels you can actually kill someone. It almost doubles in damage. So you always go for kills when you can. And they were still level 2 as well on the side of Quincy crew, so he didn't have the faster attribute shift yet on YawaR. And that's what ended up getting him killed.
Very neat stuff.
Sorry, I was just promoting my Morphling propaganda. I think this hero is way too strong still. I apologize.
It's not going to get nerfed. It's not happening after this game. You'll see. Now, nonetheless, it is around the 5-minute mark, getting kind of close. Top lane has been a bit weird over the past couple of minutes as Nyx is kind of running into the jungle, seeing if he could mess a little bit with LOA, who's going back and just kind of jungling now.
Yeah, he's going to get a double stack off here by the looks of it, so nice. Helping out the team. But yeah, that is surprising to see him jungling this much right now.
Got it.
Just feels like he's a liability up top, I suppose, and that the wave, it's going to push in anyway, one would think, right, from the Darkseer, so yeah, he's not denying as much XP, but as long as YawaR could just like stay safe under the tower, then it's fine.
Right. Yeah, him getting the levels up on YawaR is definitely the most important part, and it's not easy to make those moves happen like we saw from Moo and Nix before. So if they're committing to one, then the other one's at least getting something from it for sure. As LOA makes the move over, does have 2 points up in the Malefice with YawaR making that rotation. Oh my god, almost lost his courier there. That would have been devastating.
Almost had the chop. Oh, is he gonna go? Don't do it, don't do it. Oh my god, the courier's coming back.
YawaR, oh, you got to be careful here. Sneyking got the side pull off actually, so a decent chunk of XP gets denied away from that Morph lane. This top lane, it's not been like devastating, but it's been pretty good.
I mean, compared to last game,
yeah.
You know.
Quinn, 6, mid, gets jumped on here for the roll, cancels it there. DNM now, Spike Carapace pushes him up to the high ground. Oh, Quinn gets out.
He did that on purpose too. You could see how he moved himself right up to the edge like that, right? I mean, no, there's no logical way to move there.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true. I guess Emesis also could have grabbed him with a snowball. So maybe that was part of the big brain play either way. But still, well done.
Yeah, I think he knew he was going to get bumped up to the high ground.
I hear he's played some Dota games.
Had he tried to go for the ramp instead, he dies there probably, because DNM can roll back the other direction and get hit twice then.
Yeah.
That's sick.
LA under a ward here, and there's another Iron Shell in a second.
Oh, that level 1 vacuum, pretty good stuff. They do have the Midnight Pulse down, but it's only level 1. LOA is going to get chased down by Sneyking. Dead in the end. Snowball save did not come quickly enough, but they will find the return kill afterwards. As Moo pulls the creep wave back, he's going to try and get his farm on here. Having a really nice time with it so far in this offlane DS.
This is very old school, you know, the old Darkseer pulling the wave up to the camp. Simpler times. A 7-minute Necronomicon here for LESLÁO. Not shabby. It's not the 6 minute that we like to flex about, but he'll take it. We have not talked about Fear this entire game. He's playing Wraith King. That's probably why. He's probably going to build a wand and probably going to buy a Radiance. I think so versus Morph. I would assume so. I mean, what else can you even buy in this game?
Radiant's middle tower
Don't really have a choice.
Well, they're going to bring him up top now, actually. Fear has that stun ready, and they could try and make a move here on YawaR as vacuum into stun, follow-up stun afterwards. They even drop the wall, and YawaR, well, he just gets himself on out of there for the moment. Does have level 6, and it's going to turn back into the next Spike Carapace. The Reaper and stun. All right, I see how it is. Well done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow. That was pretty slick, I gotta say.
Dire's top tower.
Not enough tips given out there.
Turns back in and gives him the next voice line afterwards. I like that.
Yes, this is actually the main reason why you want the full Dota Plus levels up Morphling, because then you get everyone's lines. It's high quality.
So tier 1 towers traded out across both safe lanes now, as they were able to make the pressure happen with the Enigma. Obviously the big win there being forcing the Morphling back home, while Wraith King's able to rotate into farming some more afterwards. And he's actually going to come back top again on YawaR. Interesting.
Yeah, and Fear's also considering a Midas right now.
Mid. MSS makes the move over. Sneyking in trouble. Gonna get taken down by his old teammates.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Right under the tier 1 tower with Eidolon pressure here too. It is just level 1. This is the typical build you'll see. And oh man, that's a lot of gold. That's like 150 gold for DNM on that swashbuckle.
I like to see it.
But yeah, so the whole idea, if you guys want to play this in your pubs, it's actually not that complicated. I think it's very doable, and I think it's easily applicable at any MMR. You just keep using the demonic conversion on your range creep every single time. Don't worry about your Eidolons. If you can harass with them, sure. You're better off just like stacking the jungle with them, honestly, when they're level 1. And then just max out your Malefice and then max out your Midnight Pulse. Do not max your Eidolons, and just cast your spells in team fights and you'll be fine. Don't worry about your black holes. If you can grab one hero with a black hole, just do it.
GG, it's easy at that point, yeah. 4-person smoke up right now, and they're going right where they anticipate YawaR is, and guess what? He is there. Goes for the jump. Stun, not going to be on the mark. He doesn't have another waveform for 15 seconds. Wall is down, and I think with the pound down up here, They're able to secure bounty runes and get the kill.
It's funny to see them do this versus the Morphling, but not the Owl.
Radiant's bottom tower
Here,
is under attack.
top, has reincarnation available. Tries to back out. PPD there. Snowball over to the hard camp. Nicely played. Can they get away though? They get the clap coming from the Hellbear. Turn onto MSS, but he looks like he's gonna get out as LOA dies down bottom. And now
turn?
Fear, he's gotta be careful here. The chase down coming from Quinn. Shards, not gonna be enough, and the salve is passed over.
Yeah,
So they
this-
force some rotations and then get out.
Yeah, I felt like it was taking too long. TV's coming through, and oh, there might have been some chances for some javelins there, but he doesn't get it in time with MSS.
Interesting.
Bottom lane, the off laners just face off against each other. Move with the Vanguard very early on this Darkseer, so really tanky to the various summons this game.
I don't know when the last time I've seen a Vanguard Darkseer was. I don't think I've like
Dire's
years.
middle tower
It's
is under
like,
attack.
but
I mean,
more.
all I'm saying is that if you got an Abyssal with the Shard, I mean, that's distance, baby. But can I get some strats here?
He dies regardless.
Ah, nuts. All that magic damage.
Yeah, that one hurts. Wow.
I mean, to be fair,
Sneyking.
he still took 1,000 physical damage from Beastmaster. Man, it's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how? What does Vanguard even do, guys?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Radiant's
Is
bottom
he 250
tower is
health,
under
you know?
attack.
Chilling.
Maybe
70
he just got the, it's 50% chance, so maybe he just got the bad roll every single time for all 26 of those attacks.
It's a possibility.
I was counting.
Okay, good to know.
No problem.
5-5. Definitely not a blowout like last game, but then again, it was also an Alchemist. And that could change very rapidly over the next couple of minutes, depending upon what happens.
Well, to me, they just want to chill. Like, I see this Midas on Fear, and I just think, like, all right, we're hanging out, you know? Like, Midas definitely is going to be good if you can get the Midas into the Radiance. Because, like, number one, the HP is just great because you have the faster attack speed with your Mortal Strike, and you're hanging out in the jungle. Your
Dire's
life's
middle
only better with your
tower is
Vampiric
under
Spear because
attack.
the attack speed, it's just... Like, you're going to be full HP just all the time. That's the main benefit to having the glove or the Midas. And they're just hunting again. Yeah, it's so funny to see this now. Like, this is what they had to do last game, so at least they're correcting their mistakes.
Right. Well, you know, I think that I guess it's a little bit easier to make those ganks happen when you sort of have somebody that's sort of can get that farm going constantly on the other side of the map. There's Fear that had to make those moves previously. But
Yeah, exactly. The whole idea is that their heroes are much better suited for it this game. Like, they wanted to do this last game. It's not like they just suddenly found out what ganking the jungle is.
right.
It's actually applicable and much easier to execute now.
Only one Darkseer's bought Vanguard. Wow. That's a while ago.
You know what the question is, Knoxville.
Yeah. Did they win?
Did he win? Hippomaniacs. I'm trying to remember that
Radiant's bottom
series.
tower is under
Move.
attack.
I feel like the Smashers won
Dire's
that.
top tower is under attack.
Who gets gone on a little bit there by Quinn, but they can't put the final little touches on it. Fear shows up bottom. Does have ulti back up again, still only level 1, but there's other heroes rotating in towards the jungle. Quinn and MSS waiting on the high ground. They've got Ion Shell onto Nyx as well as Moo, but it looks like they're not going to go for any more there. It's LOA heading up top, has the black hole available, thinking about dropping it, and does. Onto DNM, waveform through, couple punches, and that is the position 5 Enigma. Job done.
I'll see you again in 200 seconds. But yeah, it's worth it. I mean, you kill the enemy mid, right? So, very well done. We got the note there. Smashers did win, so Moo looking to make Vanguard first, 2-0 in the patch. He will not be going for the Lotus, though. He's going to opt directly into the Crimson, so that's going to help improve things.
Okay.
As that gives you a 100% chance to block with the with the active on.
No more
there you
bad
go.
luck.
Yes.
Fear thinking about throwing out that stun. Spike Carapace connects onto some of the creeps. This is Necro 3s already as Sneyking just getting unloaded on, but a vacuum wall over on the other side. Moo catches onto several, throwing Ion Shell onto himself. DNM tries to get the slowdown as these creeps are moving into position, and it looks like they've got him caught. MSS getting ran down. He's dead, and the control continues. On the other side, Quinn shows up and cleans up Moo, though. They will get the kill onto LESLÁO, and Fear as well as PPD showing up. with these illusions, it doesn't look like they can run down Quinn or LOA.
Yeah, that Max Inner Beast was doing work. You could see it with them right-clicking and the improvement they got with that Beastmaster illusion. So definitely a big benefit here for the Darkseer pick as LOA takes a wrong turn. Perhaps just trying to ensure they couldn't capture both him and YawaR in that movement, and he'll go down.
To see it.
That was pretty much free there. Wow, I did not realize that PPD was catching up to Puppy that much. Only 2 away. I will say I've seen a lot of Fly games. That doesn't surprise me. But, man, Puppy. Oh, PPD. There's time, dude. How many series do they have left?
The win rate might be a tougher one to catch up to if we're going to be honest.
I'm not going to look at that part.
It's okay. We love PPD on the CM. He does it well. Nonetheless, though, it is definitely one of his most well-known heroes, and it feels like it's been working fairly well in this game.
Oh no, the curse stat curse. Oh, he's living. He's good.
He's out of there. It definitely dealt with the Beastmaster earlier on, and he's not completely gone out of control. It's mainly been those other rotations since then that LESLÁO's been kind of owning on.
It's just on Papa Clarity. It's like 3 points in Oro. This guy's been farming up a storm if he's popping Clarities right now. As I mean, that's one thing I like about Crystal Maiden is that you can often find time to like push waves or grab a neutral camp in between stuff. So I always think of her as like at least I'm getting 1 item this game. You know, even if the game's a disaster, I'm gonna be able to find something for the team. So I'm not sure what that'll even have to be this game though. Maybe a force could be kind of nice actually, but the item is very hard to use now.
Yeah.
Probably just gonna spend it all on sentries, let's be honest.
Or like maybe Ghost Scepter or something. Who knows? There's a lot of potential options. Speaking actually though of Ghost, YawaR almost has it done, which is gonna be the E-Blade completed, as he already has the Eagle Song done, just straight after the Morbid Mask into the shotgun. And Moo, he's caught. Have Black Hole up in 7, but they're not even gonna eat it. He's just done. Has Curse done, but ooh.
That's terrifying. 17 minutes, this E-Blade's done. Oh, LOA again, though.
Nice play here. DNM making the move along with PPD and Sneyking as they blow up too. LESLÁO shows up, pops the Spike Carapace again, trying to live. And Sneyking will go down, but Quinn just completely destroys the CM on the other side. So 2 for 3 so far as the blink away comes from DNM.
That was scary. I mean, he soloed the CM without the Yules too, so DNM has to be a bit cautious there.
Are you okay?
11 to 11, still less than 1,000 gold lead separating these two teams.
Fear's close. He's got the relic.
Experience depth. Okay, that's bad. Wall down on top of YawaR though, but it's just not enough damage. Even if you he just destroys his own illusion there.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's tough. That's really hard to deal with now.
LOA's just bagging him to come in there with the black hole too.
Things are looking a little bit scary. That early E-Blade, as you said, can just be so devastating.
I bet that bottom tower is going to be really tempting right now, though, right? Like 18.5 minutes. If they rotated some heroes, they could maybe go for a 20-minute outpost take, even though the game's kind of even. Like, you think that as being like a stoppy thing, but with the black hole, too, that would actually be such a sick objective for them right now. Doesn't look like they're going to quite have the time, though, unfortunately.
LESLÁO is here with the Necro 3s, and Sneyking up top, you can see they're trying to get action going on to LOA. But MSS is in the area. Quinn shows up as well. Jump on it too. The black hole drop down. Mega dead.
Oh,
well played by Quincy.
And they pulled that fight up top, which means no one's ready to defend. They have to glyph. That's going to get the spread there, and that might just save it. Oh, man. LESLÁO's got to be so tempted, though.
Yeah. It's really tempting. But he's playing the safer son.
It's so worth it, dude. It's so worth it. Get the 20-minute outpost.
We'll see if they do it.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Come on, team. Quinn's going to cut them off. Oh, they're going to get it.
They're definitely going to get it.
They're going to get it. Oh, man, this is so good. Oh, it's the best feeling in Dota right now.
Poor guys. Sadboys.
I'm just getting osmosis joy right now.
I mean, look at the net worth difference now. Like, the last couple of minutes is just completely tilted the favor of Quincy crew. And XP is just going to get that much further forward into their favor.
12 seconds to spare.
Well played. Is that another Necro? my god, MSS has one too. Dude, they're going double necro book. All right, let's go.
Handy.
Why
I
not?
have to start implementing that limit again.
Oh no.
All right, so we were confirming during the break that it is only Tusk's units. You guys might have checked it out too, that do activate the tag team. So, for example, Beastmasters summons and Necronomicon won't, but Tusk's does. So very useful.
It's a way to increase that damage that much more with them. Potentially getting set up for a smoke here. No black hole, but they do have that shotgun. Beastmaster also has completed his solar crest,
Dire's top tower
and
is under
they're
attack.
looking up to the north.
Dire's structures
DNM ready to
are
roll out at a moment's notice. But if they get a good fight here, you got Vacuum, you got Wall, Moo right in position to break any smokes that come
Dire's
forward.
top tower
And watch
is
the
under
Midnight
attack.
Pulse in this fight too, from a position 5. It's maxed out, so if they catch the Raytheon, he's like reincarnating in it. It's
Radiant
so
are
much
scanning.
damage.
Scan. Radiant know they're coming.
Dire's
Vendetta
top
down. They
tower
take that
has
tier
fallen.
2. But Fear, he's going to be that first one walking that they
Radiant's
scout him.
bottom
And
tower is
Shards will
under
connect, keeping him in position. Remnant not quite on the mark. And it looks like Quincy crew are not going to chase any further. Sadboys backing out as well.
Guys, I have to. Noxo wants to
Dire's
clarify
top
here
tower is under
that
attack.
if you're playing ability draft and you take tag team, you can then get Wraith King Skeleton to do 1 billion damage, and that's his secret stats, and he's upset. So,
Wow.
sorry, bud.
Impressive.
Yeah, take his stats, guys. He's going to download that on Reddit if he posts it.
Is under attack.
Get him, Quinn.
On. Oh, jump onto one. PPD in some trouble. Fear not doing all that much, but Radiance Burn still working. Buys back immediately on PPD. Rollback. They kill YawaR. Really nicely played there with GNM as well as Moo, but they're coming back in a second. They bought back on pretty much everybody on the side of Sadboys. And thinking about chasing for MSS, stun goes out, couple quick punches, rooted, disarmed, but the snowball in that much deeper. They still have a buyback available on YawaR if he wanted to go. Malefice onto Sneyking, dies to the axes. And in the end, it's a couple of buybacks expended by Sadboys, and they only get the Morphling.
It looked like they were maybe hoping to transition that into like a Roche or something. They think if they get enough kills, they can like get the tier 1. Or perhaps they just think they're trying to force any sort of fight, because if this game keeps getting like delayed and like pulled around the map, it's just gonna go way worse for them.
They
And then
find
there you go.
them yet again. Black hole drop down. Quincy crew just showing no mercy here. And if they wanted, they can go into Roche now. Yeah, they're heading in.
I think this is exactly what they were scared of. So this is just gonna happen, right?
Ooh. Well, they were right. Are they not going to Roche?
Someone is queuing up 5 Enigma right now. I know who you are.
Yeah.
I know you're out there. You're just like, man, this looks easy. No one cares if I just like one-man black hole.
It's pretty good. And maxing out all those other spells. The problem is the 5 Enigma and the Pubs are probably not going to do that.
Oh, they will. They understand.
Okay.
Fine. Ooh.
highest
Is this
win
like
rate.
trivia?
Interesting.
Oh, wait. I know the answer. I think. Wait. Oh, damn it. I can't remember if that's just an SA.
You're
Does
wondering who the
Troll-
highest win rate is?
Yeah, the highest. It might be Troll. Troll and SA is like 67% win rate. Shoot.
I feel like it's Ricky. Ricky's just everywhere. Oh, okay. Well, nonetheless, 5,000 gold lead.
I thought you said heroes picked 60 plus times.
Radiant's top
Smoke.
tower is under attack.
Gonna break. Sneyking gets
Dire's
lifted.
bottom tower is under
And they will find 1 kill for that cross map smoke. Nothing else.
What? Disruptor's been picked 56 times this patch? Are you serious? I haven't seen a single Disruptor game. Man, these stats are blowing my mind.
See, this is why we got him. Good info to have. Disruptor, the top net work, or rather top win rate. Nonetheless,
Wow, what a
20,
hero.
12.
That makes
They're-
sense. You know, he's not meta, he's counterpicking. What, Lyrical, you're trying to focus on the game. How dare you, all right? I'm talking about heroes that aren't even in here, all right? Stop it.
My bad. Apologies.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. I thought they were going in. They're not.
Radiant's middle tower.
Hey, we can
is
keep
under
talking about
attack.
Disruptor now.
No. I'm in the game now. All right. So, what's the situation? It's like a 5k lead. They have the Aegis. He just got a BKB too. So he didn't even go for like the, oh, I'm going to get an Aegis, so I don't even need the defensive item. He's like double dangerous now. YawaR is pretty much unkillable unless he totally hands off the keyboard after the Aegis. So, They man, they don't have a lot of good choices. Yeah, this is their best idea. Like bait someone and then punish if they can.
Right. I
But
guess
their own jump is not that amazing.
no. I mean, this is, I guess, a way to do it. Okay, LESLÃO just gonna roar, and I think they walk away at this point. Oh, and if they don't have Pango ulti already catching on the move, they're gonna keep chasing here. I mean, again, it's a decent place to fight if Moo can get a good back wall, but they don't have anything to really combo with it at this point. Sneyking tries to walk away, BKB out already, and they're just gonna destroy him. Moo and Sneyking go down. YawaR turns onto Fear, turns into him, in fact. Then catching up on the high ground. PPD is dead. This was just surgical. So clean.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I now have all the sexy what?
Yeah, that's Wraith King's line, dude.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's got the best lines.
That's amazing.
Radiant's top
When
tower is under attack.
Aoi was casting them, he talked a lot about like this idea of just like always being able to fight for Quincy crew. And it's not just like the heroes. It feels like they itemize the same way too. You know what I mean? Like this BKB on the Morphling, even though they have Aegis and stuff. And like he's thinking about a Blink Dagger next. He rushed this E-Blade. It's not exactly like Midas Radiant sort of style, you know? Or even like Alk last game, how fast he was combative and getting engaged in the game too. They love to roll over their opponents with superior initiation, and then just like even the engagements themselves. They just play team fights so damn well.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting, right? Because like you talk about oftentimes metas evolving within an individual scene, but there's still really clearly defined roles that each of these teams make for themselves. Like even comparing, you know, this Quincy crew to what EG did previously. EG oftentimes was like one hero on the other side of the map, Arteezy farming, while the rest of them made space. It feels like for Quincy crew, it's always just getting everybody involved as quickly as possible, and just different ideas about Dota.
Off sentry combo. Spotted Sneyking there. They're thinking about it.
Yeah, this would be nice for him.
Radiant's top tower
Again,
is
controlling the
under attack.
entire map, not letting Sadboys leave this area at all. There's just no escape.
I'd just like to point out that LOA does not have the taunt equipped on Enigma, and
That's ridiculous.
someone's gonna have to send him that.
Yeah. Get on it,
Anyone with
everybody.
them on the list, like, yeah, I gotta see the wobbling on this first blink black hole.
It should do it auto depending upon how many heroes you hit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I like that. It's like when you auto taunt when you deny a rune or
And if you hit 5, it just does a gif of that guy in Benaroya Hall who's doing the. It just pops on everyone's screen.
I like
All right,
that.
smoke on smoke action here. Get out your smoke detectors. Test the batteries here. Quinn's got a fresh one. Oh yeah.
Oh god, careful.
He knew.
Immediately breaks
Dude,
it.
I'm gonna de-ward here after that happened if I'm PPD, because that looked like they definitely had vision.
I mean, they're smoked behind him, but yeah, I don't know. I get,
Yeah,
you dropped the
instantly.
D-ward.
Yeah, because like that was right away.
Yeah, that's wild. That's like,
Was the Hawk still up? Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't think it was.
well, they wait until the
Radiant's
Aegis
bottom
gets
tower is
expired
under
all the
attack.
way now, and Quincy crew just going to continue to hold the line out here.
Twice the measure.
Fear steps out for a moment. It's not easy to go on him to start all of this, obviously. But as long as they're only getting a wave and LESLÁO can keep him out of the jungle, it's just going to be like slow and steady lead and farm being gained by Quincy crew as we get close to that 30-minute mark as well. LOA catches the wave over there. LESLÁO can keep the pressure going. YawaR is here in case anybody gets a little bit too far forward. Ob's super deep, as there hasn't been any D-ward coming out from Sadboys really over the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, life's easy when you have a Necro on your team. How about 2 Necros? Hobbitses. Yeah.
Fear. Super dead. Taunted afterwards. Chasing for more. Gotta be real careful about this movement. Blink Dagger is being broken, so they can't jump in from LOA. Although YawaR doesn't really feel like he needs any help here. Waveform out of the base. Was a bit worried about how things were looking, but blinks back in and then walks away.
DNM almost died in that Midnight Pulse. He took so much damage there.
Well, that's 1 life down. And Fear only level 17, so he doesn't have that lowered cooldown. Ooh, that one hurts.
Oh yeah, true. Well, the big brain and the safe play is to wait for Roche right now. they're going to have both outposts. There's no time for them to capture. That's a Sadboys, so 20 and 30 minutes. They're missing on that XP.
Bounty.
Sneyking was walking near some of those necros, but couldn't quite connect. And, well, PPD, ooh, down half HP, but manages to escape.
Cloak's really good.
Yeah. Cloak raindrop.
Yeah, that completely saved him there. That should have been way more damage.
A bubble from the
Sneyking
void.
tried to get some bounties, but they had already been taken by Quincy crew. Now he's heading into the jungle to see if he can find anybody. Wait
It's
for him for round
sniping
2.
time.
And YawaR kills PPD. So didn't get him the first time, but comes through for round 2.
Sneyking, risky business. He's actually just going right up and in.
Or they find Moo. Not going to go on him. Sneyking looking for that opening, but BKB out and just chasing down Moo.
I don't want to be here.
Before he gets anything. Sneyking also in trouble. A double kill for YawaR as he turns into Fear. Now thinking about chasing this one down. 15 seconds left before ulti comes up from Fear. They won't jump.
Yeah, they should just have the couriers and roach yet until someone soon.
Is under attack.
Those lines are silly. Gotta love it.
Agents
And the timing is... Ooh, 9 seconds. All right, let's go. Fast soul roach.
17 to 27, or rather 13 to 27. I'm struggling to see a way that Sadboys pull back into this, just because Quincy crew has been so good at like keeping them contained. They really have not, except for Sneyking, like been deadying out. They haven't left the area.
No, and they, I don't know, the comeback heroes are just rough. They basically need crazy good RNG with the Skull Bash, but we do have the Gleipnir. How do you say this item?
I always say Gleipnir.
Gleipnir. I like
But
that
I think
too.
that's
Sounds kind of
probably wrong.
Celtic or something.
I think that's what's supposed to be, right?
Radiant
I have no idea. Oh yeah, it's like a Scandinavian weapon or something. It's some Northern European thing. I mean, we get that Bane taunt with them eating the cheese, and I guess that causes nightmares. So the Europeans are getting the representation. That's all I know.
Fear, I think, is dead. And he gets that ulti there in the waveform through again. YawaR actually pops at the BKB. Now thinking about the chase down, Fear gets the stun. A lot of damage on YawaR, switching back over. Well, and Nick goes down. Okay, this could be okay for Sadboys if they can get out with everybody. Already blows up one. Roar comes out on the other side. It's only to control Fear, waiting for that BKB to wear off. Double buybacks yet again as they turn on YawaR, trying to get him down, but the E-Blade for himself to stay alive. Snowball chasing down PPD, lift up afterwards that stun, and they will take down MSS. Another one falling, but Fear died over to the side. And that one really hurts. YawaR gets the BKB after coming back from the Aegis. And just like that, that is going to be 4 dead and likely a lot of objective damage dealt.
It's time for PVD to pull the Elsa and let it go here, I think. This one's donezo.
Quincy crew are just really good at Dota. And, well, they throw out the Gleipnir. Turn. Try to bring down DNM. YawaR just get disarmed, but a lot of damage there. Looking for a swashbuckle maybe? Nah, he's just coming back to his team. Fear appreciating what YawaR has been doing.
Dude, he's getting that RNG though. I mean, that's a lot of bashes.
They got Black Hole. Oh, LOA, go for it. He wanted to. Quinn.
Oh, he wants it. Oh, no.
He got caught right in the middle of it. Roar instead onto Moo. As they take him down. Godlike Quinn. 22,000 gold lead as all the buybacks were expended. They only get the 1 lane of racks.
They're going to hold. Okay. They don't want to let it go.
I mean, again, it's like these matches matter so much for Sadboys. Quincy crew obviously wanted to stay in lead, but if Sadboys don't manage to find a win here and then can't win in their next series, that's curtains for them, potentially. They have to play in the tiebreaker.
Oh, I see. Yes, that is a problem, isn't it? And they have some tough series here.
It's them and Zoomers, I think, is what's left at this point. So you know, again, if Sadboys lose this series and then lose that next one, they have to play against A-Team and what's the other one, Black and Yellow, for staying in the division.
That is wild, man. That loss to Black and Yellow really hurt them, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Oh, that's nuts. Okay, yeah, all right, never mind. Keep on trying. See if they get the Elsa redemption arc where she's not like super evil and stuff and ends up being nice. gets a victory.
Is Elsa evil? What?
Well, you know, she gets all spooky and scary at the start, you know? You know, people are turning to ice and stuff. She runs away.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
LOA.
Now she's dead.
Big black hole. And drops it there onto 2, catching the man inside the ball. Fear in some trouble. Ooh, DNM actually getting away for the moment. Okay. But everybody's dead. Okay, not as good. Not quite as good. The illusion's doing some work, but Fear, well, he pops the BKB as he comes back for round 2. E-Blade to save MSS's life. Trying to find a snowball target. Doesn't even have snowball back up. The turn onto Fear. They will get that kill. He has buyback, so too does Moo, but there is really not a lot left in the tank. As Quinn gets the lift up, buyback onto 2 of them. Trying to move in to save DNM, but it won't happen. E2 is brought down.
Can we talk about he's 12-0-15 this game, by the way?
Yeah, that's silly.
He has been nasty this game. Like I feel like I see him just blink on someone and I go somewhere else in the fight because that person's just gonna die. It's like I'm not even gonna watch this. And LESLÁO also, who just bought an arcane blink, is 5-1-20. So 50% cast point reduction. That's gonna be a pretty fast roar. Get the eggs.
Oh, I'm down.
Also, he still has a broom handle. LESLÁO.
Go get something else.
Get into the shop.
Silence. Sneyking dead down bottom. It happens in a second. All it takes. It's got to simulate stun now too on Quinn because he's 25. Quincy crew gonna close this one out in Fear. I mean, they bought themselves a little bit of time here.
They saw him with the secret shop board. Oh no, arcane rune and arcane blink. He won't even get a chance to use it.
Fear, BKB, because that's a thing.
Oh.
And oh my god, he's just waiting. He's literally just waiting. He's got roar available. Oh my god, did not care about the 3-person smoke gank that was coming at him. Moo is going to drop, and now Fear, he had thoughts of being a hero, but he gets completely evaporated. YawaR, I have all the sexy. Triple kill, everybody's done, and this one might finally be it.
How many spams of I have all the sexy will it take for you to call GG?
Damn, dude.
That's the question. Oh, nice. Griefing Morphling player E-Blade and Quinn so he can't hit buildings. That's an Overwatch report.
And GG is the call. 44-17. Quincy crew just make it look easy. This team is so good.
They're absolutely incredible. They're tearing up North America. They're obviously the favorites. There were questions going into EG, and EG was looking great too, but